Our next guest is Maria, and she's one of our, again, many terrier mixes. And Maria is wiggly, to say the least. She is very affectionate. She definitely wants to be in your space at all times, except for when she's playing. Those are kind of her two favorite things, to play and to be cuddled. Sometimes she does them both at the same time. I've definitely been sitting in her kennel with her where she's like as close as she possibly can be to me. And like I'm rubbing her and she's also like chewing on her toy and like flailing around. So she's a little bit older. You know, we have a lot of dogs in that 1 to 2 range. She's 3 to 4, but she definitely competes with them in terms of their youthful exuberance. She does not have an old soul. She does have a little bit of hair loss and things like that. Her coat could use some work, but, you know, with, you know, good, proper care and maintenance, a lot of that stuff goes away. And that's something that we've been working with her on. She came in with a little bit of skin infection, ear infection, a lot of those types of things. So we've been working with her to get all of that stuff cleared up. But you know, just as a general rule with any of your dogs, you want to make sure you're getting them in there for their yearly checkup to make sure that you're following up with any of those types of things. I really love Maria. She's super sweet. She's very affectionate. And lots of people are starting to kind of see how great Maria is.
Yeah. So in her kennel, she's happy, she's wiggly, but she hasn't always been that way. So what transformations has she made since she's been with us?
So she came in at the end of October. And at that time, like she was very, very timid, very fearful. And we didn't even want to put her out in the general population because we were so afraid that she would be overwhelmed. So we put her in a quieter area where she was a little bit off to herself. You know, over time, she started to really become this in relatively short time, but there are still some things that she's working on. You know, she is very nervous in unfamiliar places. So even at first in that quiet area, she didn't want to go in and out of the door. It was really freaking her out. And then to put her on the show today, she had to go through a different door that she was not accustomed to. She had to actually be carried through that door. But then when she got in here, she was totally fine. So it's just, you know, really getting her used to those new things and being patient with her as she's learning that things are safe and not something to worry about. And then, you know, the next couple times she goes through that door probably won't be as big of an issue because she learned that it was okay. But those are all things that her new family is going to have to work with her with, you know, making sure that every experience she has is a positive one. You know, she came through this door and she got lots of affection, she got treats, she got to play. So that's going to make her more inclined to think that that door is safe in the future. Same thing with, you know, car rides and any experience with any dog, really. And for that reason, because she can be a little bit fearful, definitely looking to make sure that she's not going home with kids that are too young. She's not really very mouthy or anything like that, but she can startle easily. And we want to make sure that, you know, younger kids who maybe don't understand body language or respecting those boundaries don't get in her way in a way that would make her react in a negative manner. Again, just setting up all of our dogs for success. So if you think that you have the right household and the patience to help build Maria's confidence so that she can just be her wiggly self all the time, you can start that process by going to visit fcac.as.me to book that appointment to meet her.